What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in GTA 5, and I got something a little bit special for you guys today because, boom, we've got Mad Mike's RX7, we've also got a Nissan Skyline R34 GTR, and we're going to be testing these cars out, we're going to be driving them around, and this is just the start of a bunch more GTA 5 modded car tests that I'm going to do, and I'm going to sort of handle this like I do Spin Tires mods, and so that's the plan, at least for me right now. So as mods come out, I'll test them for you guys, I'll showcase them for you guys, and hopefully be able to get in touch with some mod makers, because the GTA 5 modding community is starting to do some really insane stuff. So, I'm kind of undecided on what I want to drive first. I think I'll drive the, on one hand, I feel like, you know what, I'll drive the RX7 first, because there's a pretty good chance that the R34 is going to despawn once I leave the area. So, but thankfully I can just respawn it whenever I want. So, the RX7, now I don't have a handling mod active right now, so it's just the standard handling. I will be doing, oh god, woo, traffic. But, I will be doing some handling mods as we go on. Even though I haven't done any yet, this thing is still really cool to drive. I love the, I don't know, I've always loved this particular car, just the style of it and how crazy it was. I mean, it suits, obviously it suits its driver, Mad Mike, very, very well. And if I can actually get backed out of here without ruining the car. Thank you, excuse me. And I feel like they almost did a really good thing with replacing the, oh gosh, I'm forgetting what the Viper is called in GTA 5 now, but that's what they replaced with this car. And I think they actually made a good decision of what to replace it with, because that car has an interesting kind of handling characteristic. Never mind, brakes. And hi, dump truck. Jeez. But that car has one of the more controllable kind of drift handling systems for a GTA 5 car, as far as the standard handling goes. Now, keep in mind, it's not the best. It's far from that, actually. But the biggest thing that you got to remember with this car is the fact that you've got a massive wing on the back, you've got an insane-looking body kit, and you just don't care. Just the fact that you have this car and you're driving it around is pretty much reason enough to have it, because once you're driving this thing around, to be completely honest, you feel pretty much like, not just like a drift king, but and only because you have the car, not even because of what you do with it, but just because you have it. And on the other hand, you're just like, ow. The only thing that I feel like I need to do is some sort of sound mod to get that epic rotary sound out of this thing. But other than that, this thing is absolutely incredible. And it makes you feel like a complete badass to drive this thing around. But especially to drive this thing around in the city. And then you start thinking, well, what if Mad Mike did, you know, did a Gymkhana, Ken Block style type thing into the back of it? Wow. That's gone quite well. Not exactly. But, alright, come on then, get out of here. Quit honking at me, jeez. Oh, man, it was gonna be a very slight jump drift, but it's pretty much, we lost it. Oh, drift, yeah, not really even a drift. I just kind of, I was like, well, I kind of wanted to go between the pedestrian and the other car, but then I was like, we might save that for later. See, I mean, it can do little slides like that, but if you really want to get this thing sideways, you need a handling mod. Like, properly sideways, you need a handling mod. And there are some people that can properly drift with the stock GTA 5 physics, and, I mean, if you're one of those people, more power to you, but for me, the stock GTA 5 physics, they just don't really lend themselves well to drifting. I mean, you can do a power slide or two, but not, you can't properly drift a car. You can't properly, I mean, like I said, you can, but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, and it takes a ton of time to kind of get it down, excuse me, but it takes a ton of time to get it down, and it's just so much smoother when you're using a proper handling mod. See, it's gone. We can respawn it, though. It's gone. I came back to check on it, and I was like, there's no way it's going to still be here. And I was right. I was right. But even with all of that said, either way, even without, you know, a handling mod, this thing is still good for some proper hooniganism. But in a minute, we're going to go ahead and park this thing, and we are going to grab that R34, because that R34 is gorgeous. Not saying that this thing isn't, but that R34 is like, oh my god, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, let's find a parking space. Oh, can we do it? Oh, not quite. Not quite. Sad face on that one. But either way, we got it in the parking space. Now, though, now it's time to get that beast of an R34. Well, that went well. And music is off. But, now this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. This thing is very well rendered. It looks like it, hi. It's funny when you see the modded cars driving around, but anyway, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. The mod was done amazingly well. Just the working it into the game was done amazingly well. I love what they did with the lights, the tail lights, the patterns and everything are so well done and so well rendered. And to be honest with you guys, I love the R34 with no wing. I think it looks great with no wing. I actually think it looks, in some ways, better, cleaner with no wing. I just don't really like the standard Nismo wing. I feel like, you know, if you're going with something massive like a Big Country Labs wing, that's one thing. Those look incredible on these. Those just look out of this world. But like especially like the, you know, Grand Touring wings and stuff like that. Or like the proper race car wings. But the in-between kind of stuff is just kind of iffy. I'm not a huge fan of it. But what I am a huge fan of with these cars is the wingless look. The wingless look is just absolutely incredible. And even the detail on the brake rotors looks great. You can see the lettering on the tires. You can see the lettering on the Volk TE37s. I mean, it's just such a nicely done car and such a beautifully done mod. Now, let me switch over into interior view, because interior view is a little bit odd. The steering wheel hand position isn't really there like it is in the RX7, which I actually kind of forgot to show you guys, which I do apologize for that. But just the way the way the RX7 is on the inside, hi, turn right into me. The only problem is, and now you'll get to see it, this car is very sensitive to damage. And actually, that's not that bad. But earlier, when I was testing it out before the video, I was driving it around, and the slightest bump into another vehicle would turn this thing into a complete wreck. It really would. But come on. Power kind of bogs it down. I mean, well, I wouldn't say power. I wouldn't say it has a lack of power. But at the same time, we're going to take it off-road. Not really. Well, actually, really, because yes, we are. But I kind of want to hit a jump with it real quick, and then we'll take it back out on the road. Or a pool. Back up. That's going to end well. Gave that pool an R34. Pools love R34s. Not really, but I did want a different color. So, and actually, big shout out to Black Panther for actually letting me know about this particular trainer. Because the trainer that I was using before didn't really work, and ooh, that color is gorgeous on this thing. Absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, the trainer I was using before didn't really work very well, and tended to have errors and would cut in and out. This trainer works perfectly fine, and so I want to give a big shout out and thank you to him for actually letting me know about this particular trainer, because I would not have been able to get these mods working if it wasn't for him and for suggesting that trainer to me. So again, like I said, really appreciate that, and if you're watching right now, buddy, thank you so much. Means a lot. But come on. You know, just a little bit of a fill up before we head up to a mountain road. Start out with a little bit of a burnout and power! This road is awesome. One of my favorite roads to drive in GTA 5. Just such a fun road to drive. It's like, it's really flowing, and you can really hit the guardrail. You can really hit the guardrail if you're not paying attention. But, and you can make one side of the rear end of your car look really depressed. And you can hit the other guardrail, too, if you're really not paying attention. But let's try and keep this thing on the road. Ooh, that's a gully right there. Let's keep it on. Again, like I said, let's keep it on the road, people. Just beautiful views on this road, though. Absolutely beautiful. Thanks. Oh, what? Forgot that wasn't a destructible tree. Forgot that wasn't a destructible tree. But let's see if we can get... I feel like there's a jump coming up soon. And I don't remember which way it is. Ooh, get grip. Get grip. Get it back together. Not bad. Ooh, can we pull it sideways? Not really. Not really. You have to remember to actually pull the e-brake. There you go. Oh, aw. Wall tap. We'll call it a wall tap and we'll be on. It'll be alright. Come on. Oh, God. I thought that was there was a beach down here. I didn't realize there was nothingness. But, yeah, I'm going to swim back to shore real quick. Because that did not go well at all. But, if you guys enjoyed this video covering my first 2 car mods in GTA 5, Mad Mike's RX7 and the R34, then don't forget to leave me a like, tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.